Hello everybody, I'm Dominodyl. Welcome back to the Afterbirth Plus. This is episode 107. We're going for the 3 streak today with the Lost. So, you know, still pretty small. 3 is not really an impressive number yet, but I'm honestly just happy I've gotten to 2. As sad as that is, I guess. But it's hard to get these Lost streaks going, and then to keep them is equally as hard. And that's life as the Lost. And Abel is pretty bad. I like how this floor is looking so far. Just a straight line. Ah, you've ruined it. So, okay. You know what? Couldn't even get it out of my mouth that I wanted DPS upgrades, and you've given me one of the best. So, pretty excited about Curved Horn just randomly showing up. I mean, that's enough damage to last a good, you know, 2 floors. Honestly, way more than that, but comfortably 2 floors of just no need for any damage upgrades. I'm already sorted. So I guess tier rate upgrades, that's what I'm looking for. Also a bomb or 2. Plenty of tinted rocks, but I think number 1 priority would be those stone chests. No bombs though. Not a single bomb. So let's fight the Duke of Flies. Pretty easy. This champion Duke of Flies, I think, is probably easier. Considering I don't think he does any big flies. Okay, he does double flies. So, I don't know, about the same. And we get an HP upgrade, which sucks. Okay, there's one more room, so let's go to that. I thought I had done the entire floor. I'd really like a bomb to blow up these... Well, I mean, I can only get one, but one of these stone chests. You know, Cricket's head would be amazing. Cricket's head plus curved horn. Oh, Cricket's head plus curved horn, though, on one floor. On the first floor, even, would be incredible. So I'm leaving behind 2 tinted rocks and 2 stone chests. Now, I could check out the shop. I'd be using my only key, though, and I'd be hoping for a 3-cent bomb, just for a small percentage chance to actually get something from the stone chest. So I don't think that's really worth it. The stone chest will probably just give me money or a key or something like that, which is really not worth all the effort. And I'd rather save my key for something like this. Oh yes, money equals power. Alright, there's already another like half point of damage, and we got some incredibly high damage for the second floor. So I think the way money equals power works is it doesn't give you the same amount of damage for each cent. The higher you get, the less they give. So that was 0.7. 0.7, so this should be 10, so it should be 0.7, not 0.07. But it's not. It's slightly less. So I think that's how it works. Like, the higher you get, the worse each cent gets. And then you, like, slowly climb to that max damage you can get from money equals power, which is, I have no idea how much the max it can give you is. But, you know, if I get up to 99 cents at this point, I'm going to have a lot of damage, because I already do have a lot of damage, and I'm only at 19 cents. So I think it definitely makes sense to be shooting fires and such. That would go a lot easier if I had a tier rate upgrade or 2, so that's what I'm really looking for at this point, because damage just feels kind of pointless. It almost, like, can't go any higher without just being meaningless. So now we're up to I guess we're down to 0.06 per coin. It'll probably end up at around, like, 0.02 or 0.01 even, once you get up in the 90s. But, you know, free damage is always worth it. It's not like I'm going to stop taking money or anything dumb like that. So money equals power is amazing. Probably better than Curved Horn. I'm almost certain that it's going to give you more than 2 damage over its lifetime. There's another 0.6. Oh, here's another 0.6. Alright, let's fight Monstro. Super easy. And hopefully the Devil Deal is like the Pact or something like that. Really, you know, I want tier rate, and that's the only tier rate upgrade I can think of from the Devil Deal, so the Pact it is. That's like my number 1 item right now. But really, I'd take any DPS upgrade or, you know, anything good, which is mostly DPS when you're playing as a Lost. Alright, a tier rate upgrade is awesome. Oh, Okay, 2 items that do nothing for me. Do I even take them? No. Yes. No. Ah, hard choice. I think I'm going to take the nail. Now, the problem is precedent. I didn't know if I wanted precedent or not. But I settled on yes. So let's just get out of here. I kind of want to go to the shop, but then I'm scared I'll be tempted to buy something. So, you know, maybe against my best interests, I'm just going to stay away. But it might actually make sense to spend the money in the short term to get something more long term. I don't know. But the nail I'm going to use as a damage upgrade. Basically like Book of Belial, but much worse and much longer charge time. But for the most part, just as long as I have it ready for the boss fights, I'm just going to be using it on basically boss fights only. Unless a room is particularly hard. Because it's not that much damage anyway. I don't think so, at least. I'll have to see. But I don't think it's going to be that noticeable. And the money. I love how much the money is dropping. So yeah, really the point of the nail was precedent more than damage. But if it's going to give me free damage every 6 rooms, you know, I'm going to use it. Not every 6 rooms, but I'm going to use it sometimes. So, this is an incredibly powerful run right now. It could definitely slow down and get to a point where it's not that good anymore. I mean, Pop-A-Fly doesn't help. But for now, this is way, way better than I would expect at this point in the game. So, we're incredibly far ahead. This is now like the 3rd run in a row as a loss that it's kind of just pretty easy, pretty early. And those are the types of runs you kind of need if you want to build up a real streak. And I would like to build up a real streak. So hopefully we can keep getting these easy runs. It's almost like excessively easy right now where, you know, I don't even need it to be this good. But I'm not going to turn it down. But yeah, I'm loving these runs. Okay, what is this? Fishtail? Definitely not worth it. So, 2 damage. We have 5.3 without Curved Horn. And we would have 3.5. So, Curved Horn is doing slightly more than Money Equals Power right now. And 0.89 is pretty good damage from the nail. And hopefully from Gertie I get another tier rate upgrade because I want to get that up to 5. That would be real nice. Alright, speed is actually fine. I can't turn that down. Oh my god, more damage. Pentagram is amazing. I'll take Ghost Baby because why not? And let's go. So maybe I could have like blown up the beggar or something like that. I don't want to be too crazy about the money. You know, I think it's definitely worth it to get as much money as I can, but is it worth it to do like everything in my power to hunt out 1 or 2 coins? At this point, I don't think so. When we're down to 0.04 damage per coin. Now, yes, it adds up. And it's still great, I'm not going to deny that, but I'm not going to spend, you know, minutes each floor trying to get as many coins as I can. I'm going to grab the coins I see, and for the most part, that's it. So that's why I'm not doing everything possible, if I ever leave something behind, and you're wondering why. Although I think the answer is obvious at this point, just laziness. Because that's really what it is. I don't want to waste time just to get minuscule amounts of damage. Because, you know, if my damage wasn't as good... Basically, if I didn't have Curved Horn right now, I'd be blowing up everything that can give me money. And hoping for money from every possible source. And not even thinking about buying anything in the shops because I need every single cent I can get. But with Curved Horn, I kind of have an excess of damage that... You know, the shop is still kind of contentious. I don't know if I want to buy anything, no matter how good it is. But, you know, I'm not going to be crazy about getting every cent. But what would be awesome is an item like, well, Piggy Bank. I was going to say Piggy Bank, but that doesn't do anything. And then it gives me Swallowed Penny right as I was about to mention it, but that doesn't do anything either. D12 doesn't do anything either. Swallowed Penny would be amazing, but I mean, now that I think about it, even if it did work, I don't think it would be better than Curved Horn. Because the money is definitely losing its value as I get more and more of it, and it's only doing 0.04. That's horrible. Like, that's to the point where I really, like, barely notice it. Well, let's just be honest. I don't notice. I'm not going to notice 0.4 damage every time I pick up a coin. And 0.07 wasn't noticeable either. I'm not trying to say that necessarily, but, you know, you grab 3 or 4 coins at 0.07 per coin, and you notice. But not really anymore. Alright. These guys are all going to die. Alright, I guess bombs help me here. I'm just going to blow up more stuff. Oh, plenty of money. And greater chance for a devil deal. Oh, come on. Give me a lot more money. Yes. Oh, man. 9.3. 9.35. So, you know, now using the nail, I'm going to cross that 10 damage mark. On the 4th floor. I wasn't even sure if I was on the 4th or 3rd floor, because this run is going so fast. So this is great. You know, one more tier rate upgrade, and I'd be like, alright, this is DPS I can win with. And with money equals power, you don't really expect the DPS to ever stop. You know, even if it's going up incredibly slowly, it's still going to be going up basically the entire run, unless I hit 99 cents. Then it's not going to be consistently going up anymore, but Chubb dies real quickly. What do we got? Damage? Sure, I can't turn down a damage upgrade. Probably Krampus. No, we don't get Krampus. We actually get one of my favorite items. Sackdag. Alright, let's go. So, this run plows forward. Shows no signs of stopping. I want to get a cent to see if I'm down to 0.03%. Okay, this could give me a lot of money. It does. 0.04 still. 0.04. 0.04. I expect it to move to 0.03 fairly soon. Or maybe it'll stop at around, you know, maybe even 0.04. Because it went from 0.07 to 0.04 pretty quickly, and now it's kind of like stopped at 0.04. Or I'm just, you know, not as observant as I thought. But I feel like it went a lot faster to get to the point now that it's moving on. That sentence made no sense. Alright. Oh god, I didn't realize which type of hand it was. Please don't kill me. Okay, we got a dirty room. I guess you can still check, right? There's still a chance. Yeah, I don't really want that. 9.98 damage. Come on, you can take me over the edge. I want to get that 10 damage. And I will almost certainly get it before the boss fight. Plus the nail means, you know, I could potentially be over 11 for this boss fight, which is amazing. And the tier rate hasn't really improved since the first upgrade. Still pretty good. Ooh, I actually quite like Tapeworm. It just can't be better than Curved Horn. And I've almost died a lot this run, and it's scaring me. I should really just stop using Sackdag at all. Because, you know, every time I use it, almost every time I get hit. Which, even if the room is easy, it means there's a chance I die. And I don't like that. Luckily, every time I run out of bombs, more show up, which is just awesome. So I'm going to continue to not even check the shop because I don't want to be tempted. Even though I think, in some cases, it's definitely smarter to buy an item. Like, you know, Champion Belt, I think is definitely worth the money. Alright, Brownie, I got 10.6. Ooh. The nail gave me less damage this time than before. Unless I am misremembering. Which I don't think so in this case. So does that mean it is somehow proportional to your damage, but, you know, kind of inversely? Instead of doing more the higher your damage is, it does less the higher your damage is? I don't know. Alright. Another shot speed upgrade, but not a tier rate upgrade. I'm really looking for another tier rate upgrade. It's been a while since I've seen my last one. I'm getting salty about it. What do we got in here? Magneto. Sure, I guess. Incredibly boring. The golden heart does nothing. And I guess let's shoot these fires and get out of here. So we will make boss rush, so I wouldn't mind finding a teleport card. But the Empress is pretty good right now anyway, so, you know, if I'm going to find it, I want it to be this floor, and I want to be able to grab my Empress card again. So, hopefully, I can get one of those, a free boss rush item. And this run is looking to finish at around 30 minutes, maybe? At most? I'm just... Okay, that was dumb. I'm trying to give it as much time as possible so I don't overestimate, which I always end up doing anyway. I don't even understand those King champions. Like, I thought I did at one point, and now, with all the stuff that happened in that room, I have no idea. Like, I know he turns... Oh, there's a 10 damage. I know he turns other enemies into champions, but to be honest, I have no idea when he does that. Like, is it when I hit him? Is it when I kill another enemy? I wasn't paying attention enough, I don't remember. And then he was super tanky at the end. Is he always that tanky, or is there something I did to make him that tanky? Is it like the number of enemies I kill before him gives him more health? Because that's what I'm thinking. Because I don't think he's always that tanky. Because with this DPS, he took an incredible amount of shots. So I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I just would like to know. But I'm also too lazy to look it up. And the cycle continues again with like almost everything in Isaac that I don't know. So, Bobby Bomb, pretty bad. Let's just fight Mom, I guess. Okay, it is Blue Mom, so I actually am going to use the nail. I didn't want to. I figured, you know, with the sack dag on the Mom fight, I don't need the nail. I'll just save it, but it's Blue Mom. Oh, I've been stepped on. Okay, she needs to die. Oh, so close. I got so scared there. Alright, let's check out our Devil Deal. Contract from Below actually helps quite a bit with money, which means damage. So what do we got in here? Box of Spiders, Brother Bobby, D-Infinity, and Lil Monstro. So pretty bad items. Doesn't even tempt me to do it, which I think is good. Going down to the Womb 1 at just under 16 minutes. Curse of Darkness, I dislike. This is pretty good. I think that 30-minute estimate is going to be a bit high. I think we're going to finish at around 25 minutes, probably. Closer to 25 than 30 at least. Which is my kind of run right there, especially as the Lost getting to the 3 streak. I can't believe it. This whole streak has been surprisingly good. Way better than you'd expect out of the average run. And I like it. But I know that luck is going to run out soon. You can only get so many good runs in a row before he... Ah, don't kill me. I got so scared there. Yeah, you can only get so many of these good runs before the luck flips and you get a bad run. So I gotta make sure I'm prepared for that, and when it finally happens, I can still win. Because it sucks. When you build up a streak, and it's like, okay, well, I mean, all those runs were pretty easy, so maybe you get like 4 or 5 easy runs in a row, you get that 4 or 5 streak, and you're pretty happy with it. Like, hey, it's actually going somewhere. And then you get one not-so-easy run, and you die immediately, and it's like, alright, well, it doesn't really make me feel so good about myself, because basically all this did was say that, you know, it's not me that's doing good, it's the game that's doing good with the luck. Sometimes it's a coincidence. Oh, no. Sometimes you actually are just not good enough to hold that streak, and it's kind of deceptive. And I really thought I was dead up there. It was terrifying. But I'm hoping when I finally get a not-so-amazing run that I can live, just so I'm not that person. And that's definitely happened to me before with Eden streaks and such, where I, you know, build up a decent streak and then I get one hard run and I'm dead. And it's just like, oh, okay, I mean, doesn't really look so good, but I'll take it, I guess. So aren't these guys supposed to give me money or something? I thought... I don't even know if they were golden. It's kind of hard to see, but usually I thought they would give me money. Oh, no, I'm terrified. Oh, no. Holy crap, I almost died. This floor is really giving me a run for my money here. Talking about dying, and it's almost happened like 4 times this floor. Like, really close to dying. Not just like, oh, I might die here, but like, oh my god, I was milliseconds away from death. Especially when you get hit in your invincibility. Because, you know, in that invincibility as a loss, that means one more hit after that goes away and you're dead. And if you get hit in that invincibility, you're cutting it really close. And yes, yes I was. So the Sisters Vis are pretty terrifying. Now I've basically gotten over them completely. I mean, they used to be like the hardest bosses I could find basically, but now I don't think they ever really hit me. Still no tier 8 upgrade. Oh, so good. Alright, we're gonna grab a Horror of Babylon, get an extra 1.2 damage and an extra 0.1 speed, meaning I am at max speed. That is insane. Almost too high. Actually, I'll just say it. It is too high. But is it worth the damage? That is the question, and I believe yes. I just hate that my tier 8 has only gone up 1 time, and it was so long ago. And that, you know, probably will be my last stat upgrade. Growth hormones. Not growth hormones, roid rage. You know, maybe not last stat upgrade, but last... You know, I'd say there's a good chance I'm not going to get a tier 8 upgrade from this point on. Just because Womb 1 is usually your last chance. So that sucks. Alright. None of these really do, like, anything for me. Actually, I think the Book of Shadows is the best. I don't know why I didn't even recognize it, but yeah, that little bit of damage I get from the nail is, I think, inconsequential compared to not dying. It's not like I need that little bit of damage to not die. I think I could do without it, and now I have this extra security of having the Book of Shadows. So I think it's definitely worth it. And with only a 3-room charge, you can use this fairly frequently. Like, every time you get hit, I can just use this. Or almost every time, at least. I might get hit more than every 3 rooms, but for the most part, if I get hit, just use it right away. Don't even risk it. Because sometimes dying in a stupid spot is way more painful than dying to a non-stupid spot. So even if I think it's a dumb spot, and it's like, nah, I'm not going to die here. You know, don't risk it. Because dying to a dip is way worse than dying to Isaac. One of them at least makes sense. So that 25-minute finish I was talking about, probably not going to happen. Probably am looking more towards 30 minutes like my original estimate. I don't know why I second-guess myself. I am surprisingly right sometimes. But I guess the sometimes is the part that matters. Because oftentimes, not. So I guess it was perfectly acceptable to second-guess myself. And you know what? If I'm going to complain about time, let's just get out of here. I don't need these rooms. What are they going to give me? 1 cent, 0.03 damage? Oh, boy. So I would like to get in with Sakdag. Okay, use it. Don't die. Now I can just really run in there. We get a final Devil Deal. It's Krampus, finally. Oh, no. Not to Krampus. No. No! Oh, Krampus is so hard. Oh, that is so annoying. I can't believe it. After all that, and I died to Krampus in like 4 seconds. And I knew I should have been scared without the Book of Shadows charged. Holy crap. That is the worst way to die. Well, there goes my 2 streak to Krampus. Oh my god, it hurts me to say it. Although, admittedly, Krampus is quite hard now with his, like, 20 different ways to kill you. Oh, that sucks. Well, that was a very fast, anticlimactic end to that. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and check back tomorrow for the next Afterbirth Plus video, and I will see you then. Bye.